Lauri, you've said in the last couple of weeks that your point production is recently has kind of stemmed from your teammates knowing when to get you the ball and where you like the ball. How much did that help get you going tonight?
I mean, I've been getting good looks. Just having I know the teammates believe that I'm going to make shots and deliver the ball. So obviously it helps. And I mean, we talked about it last time. It feels good to see a couple go through, and that makes things easier moving forward. So just trying to make the right basketball play every time, whether it's a shot or shot someone up for someone else. And so, yeah.
It's the confidence on the road that you guys are playing with. Over the last month now, you guys are one of the best road teams in basketball. Is there one common theme why you guys have been able to play the way you have on the road?
I think it's not just on the road, but we're just together and we try to play as a team. It's been our whole thing throughout the year. And obviously, we're not going to win all the games, but I think that's going to be our goal, just to be the better team any given night and just play together on simple basketball. And I think for the most part, we've been able to accomplish that. So, so I think on the road, it's bigger because there's not even our fans behind us; it's just us, and I think that just brings us even more together and just trying to fight for each other.
In 20 minutes that you mentioned, how nice is that knowing what the schedule is right now? You guys are in that first, it was a lot of games. So how nice is it for you to get in and get out?
Yeah, it felt good on the bench, knowing that we're gonna play tomorrow and just play 20 minutes. So it felt whenever you can get your rest in this league and having not like this, so it's definitely good. And I mean, we had 5 games in 7 days now, and so it's. I mean, of course, we're all ready to fight until the end, but I'm glad we were able to get guys on the court at the end of the game too.
Kelsey, the Athletic. Lauri, I know I asked you about Isaac on Wednesday, but tonight, what did you see specifically? I guess how he was able to fight through to the basket and fight through guys and just. There was a reverse layup in other moments, but what did you see in that specific aspect?
Yeah, like I said last time, he's not forcing it. He's let the game come to him and take what the defense gives, and he affects the game on both ends. And let's see, he got it going on the offensive end too, and made some good plays, hit a three, and so that's what we're gonna need from him. And I think he did a great job on both ends of the floor.
And I know, obviously, throughout the season, you guys have dominated on the defensive end. It's been the identity, but tonight especially, how were you able to do so and be so effective at the game? Just stopping them tonight.
Like I mentioned, just try to be the most complete team that we can be and trying to protect each other. I think we split a couple times, and but it did help that we got off to a great start. And after that, it was easier to kind of maintain and try to pick it up later in the game. So good start helped, and but I think just protecting each other's back at all times on the floor, and I think we were able to do that.
Does the mindset have to shift at all when you get out to starts like that, where you've built a really good lead and just keeping that going versus fighting early on, that kind of thing?
Yeah, obviously, I think we have a great group of guys who are not giving up at any point in the game. So I think, and we understand that NBA is a league that 20-point lead might not be that big actually, because teams go on runs and stuff. So we talked about at halftime. I can't remember what the lead was at half, but just that we need to win the third quarter and come out, have a big start. So we can't just start messing around with the game, and we gotta finish the game. But I think guys are doing a great job of understanding that you can't let off.
Coach E. JojiCavs.com. Lauri, you just answered my question. You guys have won all these games by double digits. Not all these games, most of these games by double digits on the road. And the NBA is a team of runs, and you kind of answered it. How are you guys able to just stop, especially on the road, teams from ever getting going?
I think our team is just hungry for more. Whenever we go on a run and we're up big, I think we just want to extend the lead and have a bigger lead. And I think that's just the mindset we've had the whole year, and that's what we're trying to do. So we're not going to stop at any point in the game. But we might be down, we might be up, whatever. We're going to keep going, and I think it showed.
And then in the first half, there was quite a bit of good big man to big man passing. How nice is it playing with other big men who are really good, capable passers?
Like I said last time, it's just making our job easier when we have, I think all the guys, like everybody can pass. So I think that's and what we've been talking about all the time, being an unselfish team. And so it's not just the intention, but I think that the guys can actually deliver the ball when they're open, and it makes making shots easier when the ball's on time, on target, easy to shoot. So I think it's just making everybody's job easier when we have unselfish group of guys who can pass.
Thank Not Valley Sports. I was just we talked at halftime about your assignment defensive. How nice is it if the guys are getting the ball out to you on the wing after the defensive plays? Get some easy points for you and the team.
I mean, it's great. I mean, that's why I feel like I thrive most, in transition. When we pass the ball ahead to me, I feel like I can get to the basket, and that's how I do best.
Do you feel like you guys are to a point where you're finding roles and getting comfortable in the roles and what's expected of each of you night in and night out?
Yeah, I feel like we found that early. Everybody's always playing to the role each and every game. Nobody ever goes outside the role, and that's why I feel like we have so much success right now.
Customers, Isaac, before the game on Wednesday, JP had mentioned how he had a conversation with you recently just about your offensive presence and everything. What did you take away from that conversation, and how have you just implicated that into, I guess, passing things?
Just being more aggressive. The past couple of games I had been getting the ball in transition, and now I was always hesitant, taking to the basket, but now I'm just starting to be more aggressive and just trying to attack the rim and get fouled out.
And recently, you had talked about how you were working with coaches on your shot. What specifically did you work on, and how has that continued in finding this consistency in that?
Just mostly just the art and just keeping it straight. Not make sure my shot goes left and right, just being consistent, make sure it's straight.
All right, those are like drills and practices and shoot around and stuff. That's been the focus, I guess. Yeah. And then I guess with this work and conversations and everything, just as the season has gone on, how have you continued to find your space, your spots offensively, and like those moments of transition and everything? How do you see that developing?
I mean, we have great playmakers on our team. Like everybody can play make. So just playing with those guys, they're always going to find me. By me cutting, transition, me even going the offensive rebounds, just picking and choosing my spots.
And tonight you finished the season by 16 points. Was there anything different about tonight that just stood out to you? Was there a moment, like a shot or anything that stood out to you what were you able to do?
It was just me being aggressive. I mean, I'm just starting to get back to my old ways, just attacking the basket, not just trying to settle out for jump shots, just get to the basket.
I think there was, I forget which, either I think it was a reverse layup, but you ended up on the ground and Darius yelled, like, "Get it, boy," or something like that. But I guess like having that, Darius, that moment, I guess, Darius, just the confidence from your teammates, how does that help you in those moments where you are attacking the rim and being aggressive offensively?
I mean, it's big. Just knowing that everybody has confidence behind you, it just leads to me doing what I like to do. I feel like everybody's team encourages everybody, even though some guys be having a bad day, but we always pick each other up. That's what's just important.
How have you worked through the ups and downs? I guess with there's nights that aren't going for you offensively. I guess how have you worked through those and worked to find that consistency just through this, I guess, first stretch of the season?
I mean, for me, I can't worry about if my offense is not flowing in the game. I know I'm on the course to, lock up at the team as best player, be the defender on the team. So as long as I'm running the game, my defense is pretty good. That's all I'm focused on.
Last one, Joe G.
Joji Kazakam, Isaac, you guys have had double-digit leads. Let me get this right. Double-digit leads against every Western Conference team on the road, other than Memphis this season. What does it say about that you guys come out ready to play against these tough teams?
I mean, it shows that we're ready. That we come into every game with that dog mentality, the underdog mentality. I feel like teams are starting to respect us now. So I mean, we just have to keep on fighting, keep on pushing.
And then you're a guy who, spent last year with Kevin Love. What's it been like this year watching him? And then tonight, again, coming back into Minnesota, leading everybody with 13 boards.
I mean, he's huge for us, rebounding. I know we all see the outlet passes. Like, as I love playing with him, so I always know if I'm running, he's going to look up. So
Yes.
He just does everything, score rebounds, outlet passes. I mean, he's just a great guy to play with.